So, running in the 1960s in Ireland wasn't viewed as positively as it is today. In fact, I don't think many people even did it. If you went out running, people think there's like something wrong with you. So here's something about your man Frank Grilli. I'm reading his book on page 88. So yeah, shortly after dawn, he met Nora Ruan on her way to mass, and he was bounding along at a fair speed with the Monsoon Gale to his back. So he was in boots running early in the morning, and he gave his neighbour a wide berth. Don't even know what that means. I think he means he gave her space to walk down the road or something. I don't know, but so he heard her call. He heard her calling him from the distance. So I stopped in my tracks and looked back, and sure enough, Nora had dismounted her machine and was beckoning with urgent words and gestures. So yeah, he ran back to see what she had to say, because it looked as if a neighbour had died or something. It looked like this was quite serious. So she said, Francis, is there something wrong at home that has you out running somewhere at this hour? So yeah, going out running at that early in the morning, she was like, what's wrong? Why are you out running this early? Like, what, are you trying to spread the news of the death of a loved one or something? This is crazy. So anyway, so he said he assured his mother's friend that all was well in the Grilli homestead, his mother and father being sound asleep in their bed, and for good measure in the whole of their health. I added that my own apparently eccentric means weird, so going out for a run for exercise was weird back then. Okay, behaviour was nothing but the pursuit of athletic excellence, as recommended by the famous Olympian Zatomek. Bemused but obviously relieved, Nora continued on her way as I did on mine. So yeah, running for sport was not really a thing in Ireland back in the 60s. People didn't really run much. I read somewhere that back in the 50s hardly anyone ran back then, and if you did go out running, people were looking at you. They're like, why is he running? What's the purpose of this? Why is he doing that? And I don't know, I feel like I get the same kind of reaction sometimes when I was running out in Carrickmines when I used to train there. I told you that story of the old man in my area who ran outside his front door and started staring at me as if he's seen a ghost. He's living in the past, man. Living in the past, I'm not trying to spread the news of the death of a loved one or something. I'm training in the pursuit of athletic excellence, as recommended by the famous Olympian Emil Zatopek. Emil Zatopek was a Czech runner back in the 1950s. Do you know what I mean? At the 1952 Olympics, he won the 5,000, the 10,000, and the marathon. At the Olympics. So quite a runner, back in the day. So yeah, I just feel like we're understood. Distance runners are not really understood. People don't seem to understand why we run. Some people just don't get it, if you know what I mean. And yeah.